Nizima Live is designed to be an easy-to-use face tracking app, but what can it do? And should you, as a Live2D rigger, include it in your workflow? Before we get started, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Soulty Ragevin, and I'm a Live2D artist and rigger from the Philippines. Yes! Nice to meet you all! I've been interested in Nizima Live since last year, and the moment they made it available overseas, I didn't hesitate to try it out. In this video, we'll explore the app and its features so we can see what it's all about. So what is Nizima Live, and what can it do as a tracking app for VTubing? Nizima Live is the official tracking application developed by Live2D. It tracks your face and uses it to control 2D models, which is great for helping VTubers bring their unique models to life. By bridging the gap between reality and the virtual world, Nizima Live allows VTubers to connect with their audience in a more immersive and engaging way. Nizima Live offers a lot of features straight out of the box. These include a variety of tracking options, detailed parameter adjustments, customizable effects, a lot of preset items for streaming, and much more. But what makes it stand out? As a Live2D artist and rigger, I also use other apps to set up and test models. For models that need advanced face tracking like ARKit, I do need to connect to a third-party app to get it to work. It's something I don't have to do in Nizima Live because it provides multiple tracking options, including ARKit, right off the bat. The interface is also simple and easy to navigate, so it's perfect for beginners and advanced users. I guess I can say it's the convenience of having all these features readily available that makes Nizima Live stand out, especially for VTubing. So what are these features readily available? Starting off on the left side, we got the model selection, camera settings, background selection, effects, collaboration, items, expressions, parameter settings, other settings where you can change the FPS and directories, and API or scripts. But let's focus on the core parts of the application, which include the tracking options and parameter settings. Let's go back to the camera settings to see what tracking options are available. We have the webcam, phone, collaboration camera, and other options like turning off tracking, virtual camera, and advanced settings. In the advanced settings, you can use the webcam to track your face and hands. As you can see, I'm using it right now for the hand tracking right here. If you want a more responsive and advanced face tracking, however, you can connect your iPhone through Wi-Fi or USB cable, which is what I'm currently using to track my face. We'll discuss more about ARKit tracking later, but first, let's go to the parameter settings and see what it looks like. There are 5 tabs at the top. We got the movement settings beta ARKit, physics, auto playback, as well as settings for eye parts, and lip sync for audio-based mouth tracking. On the left, we have the parameter selection area where you can add parameters and even show or hide each section. You can also go to the top right with the 3 dots to collapse and expand the sections if you need to. On the right, we have the advanced settings panel featuring the motion scale and smoothing options. It also includes the invert playback toggle, which is great if you want to alter the direction of turns and tilts, for instance. But what really catches my attention is the curve editor. It allows you to add or remove points, undo or redo changes, use snapping, reset options, change the curve style, and even copy and paste the curve to a different parameter. From my experience as a Live2D rigger, I appreciate how intuitive and easy it is to navigate, especially the parameter settings. This is exactly what I've been looking for when it comes to setting up models. Finally, we can talk about ARKit tracking. Chances are you've come across ARKit or Perfect Sync in 3D VTubing before. They're pretty common and do wonders for face tracking, especially when paired with an iPhone. When I used Nizima Live for the first time, I was surprised to see it has built-in ARKit tracking. I wanted to try it out, but I've never rigged mounts this way before. With determination and Live2D's Blendshape feature, I got it to work on my own model, which is what I'm using right now for this video. Out of the 52 ARKit blend shapes, I ended up rigging around 23 to 25, focusing on improving mouth movements. The thing is, regular iPhone tracking for brows, eyes, and basic mouth X is already doing a pretty solid job, so I focused on enhancing what needed a bit more attention. I'll quickly guide you through the Blendshape parameters I use in Live2D, in case you guys want to try it out in the future. Please do note that this method of rigging does involve Blendshape weights, and I'll quickly explain what Blendshape weights are. So for example, let's try right-clicking jaw open and hitting select, so we can see the deformer and art mesh in this parameter. And then we go to limit settings for Blendshape weights, and we can see what parameters are affecting jaw open. We can see mouth roll upper and mouth roll lower right here. So if jaw open is set to 1, and we also have mouth roll upper set to 1 for example, you can see that the jaw open is now back to 0. Some parameters do need Blendshape weights so they don't clash with other parameters, similar to this one. And that's what Blendshape weights are. And now that I've explained what Blendshape weights are, I can finally show you guys all the Blendshape parameters. We got the jaw open, and we got the mouth close. So you have this motion right here. We got the mouth funnel. We got the mouth pucker to narrow the mouth movement. We got the mouth X. Stretch left and stretch right. It's a bit subtle for mouth close, but when it's open, you can definitely see it right here. Mouth smile left, mouth smile right, mouth frown left, mouth frown right. This one is also affected by Blendshape weights, so if I set jaw open to 1, and I move frown left or frown right, they're not really affecting the jaw open as much. We got mouth shrug upper, mouth shrug lower, like this. Mouth upper up left, mouth upper up right, mouth lower down left, mouth lower down right. This one is mainly responsible for the grins, similar to this one. So it's easy for me to smile. Mouth roll upper, mouth roll lower, like this. Mouth press left and mouth press right for this. Mouth cheek puff. I also have a tongue out. And we got mouth dimple left and mouth dimple right. And yeah, these are all the Blendshape parameters that I used for ARKit tracking. So let's add a new model. I'll add a copy of my model, but under a different name. And you can already see that the model is moving without me doing some adjustments yet. If you name your parameters correctly, they'll set up automatically when you load your model into Nizima Live for the first time. However, if you name them differently or have additional parameters, you might need to add them in yourself. I'll be adding my lean for this. Body lean. There we go. Oh, nice. The model works well with default settings, especially in ARKit tracking. I just need to tweak the curves a bit as my mouth is small, so I'll be speeding up this process. It's good to keep in mind that you might need to adjust the settings to better suit your face, as they vary from person to person. For comfort during long streams, it's good to make the settings a bit more sensitive to lessen the strain on your face. Now that the model matches my face movements better, I want to talk about a new feature, which is the external application integration. This lets other applications talk to Live2D Cubism Editor to get and change model parameters, which was introduced in the 5.1 alpha release. So we're going to open the model file in the alpha version and connect it to Nizima Live. The model's now moving in Live2D. The keyframes even match your model's movements in Nizima Live as well. If you show the warp and rotation deformers, you can also see how they move and rotate, which is very interesting to see. The model also moves in the physics window, which allows you to make some real-time changes to the physics. This means you don't need to export the model many times and use tracking just to find parts that need tweaking. I can't wait for the full release of Live2D Cubism 5.1 so I can use this feature. After exploring Nizima Live together, it's clear that this app brings a lot to the table. Its advanced yet easy-to-use features make it a must-have tool for anyone getting into VTubing, whether you're just starting or already experienced. Plus, With built-in ARKit tracking and external application integration, there's plenty of room for creativity. Personally, I found Nizima Live to be a great addition to my streaming and rigging setup. Its flexibility and convenience have made it a staple for me, and I'm excited to see how it grows. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Nizima Live. If you're interested on VTubing, I definitely suggest giving Nizima Live a shot. So yeah, here's to many more virtual adventures ahead. Bye-bye!